For me, it was a very, very long road to go from I am a bad mother to I have made mistakes, and there's a difference between the two. When all of that happens, you fall into a state of shock, and you're not yourself really. And I think what started to bring me back to reality is when I saw Marc, which was a very important moment, the day after the tragedy, and I could hug him and be with him. I wasn't able to see him privately prior to that moment in court, when he walked into the court with being handcuffed, completely defeated. And our lawyer thankfully asked the judge if I could have a private moment with Marc. She didn't allow that, but she allowed us to hug in the court. And I remember Marc saying to me, all he could say was, Jean is dead, Jean is dead. And I hugged him and I said, okay, but we're gonna pull together, we're gonna be fine, we're gonna be okay, and just hugging one another. And it was a very, I think, important moment for him and for me. That really made me feel, okay, I need to focus. That's the most important thing in my life. And I pushed away the grief for Jean for as long as I could, because I needed to deal with this. But at the end of the day, my experience in something that tragic and that massive in your life is that you really have to take every single one of your emotions, grief, culpability, betrayal, loneliness, and unpack them and really rebuild yourself in a different way. And that's what I've had to do it. It takes months. And the last thing I had to do, and I'm still doing, is to really tell myself, to the extent possible, truthfully, what has truly happened here. How did we get there? What was my responsibility? What was Jean's responsibility? And it's very important to do.